And I start episode number 3 again here, where I'm gonna do two more sub stories actually, and then meet the guy at the building. But should I meet the guy? No, I shouldn't meet the guy, right? I should go back to the office first and then see what's up with that girl. And why is this guy just laying on the ground? Grown man, oh, what's the matter? You're spinning like crazy. I was going to buy some stomach medicine from that drugstore, but I'm moving on the step or else. Oh. I'll go buy you some, hang in there. Well, feeling better? I think I'm over the worst of it. I guess it wasn't such a good idea to hit 20 yakiniku restaurants in a city. Bro, what the hell? Really? 20 of them? You must really love yakiniku. Oh no, it's my job. Sorry, I should have introduced myself earlier. I'm Ajikawa of the Michelin Guide Corporation. I thoroughly appreciate you stepping in to help upon seeing me scrum like that. Thanks a million. It was nothing. Name's Akiyama. I'm the money lender here in Kamurocho. Michelin Guide. Is that a company that publishes restaurant guidebooks over in Europe? That's right. And now we'd like to include the best of Kamurocho in a Japanese edition of our legendary guidebook. I'm doing research. But this place is just too many restaurants to try and find the hidden gems. Bro. You adjust the place properly when you eat so much at once. Sure, they say an empty stomach is the best condiment, but empty or full hardly matters to us pros when it comes to reviewing a given dish. Ah, I see. So simply knowing a lot about food isn't enough, huh? Impressive. Thank you very much. I'm embarrassed to admit I've read that Japanese food isn't my area of expertise. For days now I've been wandering blindly from restaurant to restaurant. It just proves I need a local to point me in the right direction. Akiyama-san, you said you worked in finance here in Kamurocho. You must know all kinds of high-end restaurants in the area then, yes? Well, when it comes to spending money on food, I'm not exactly what you call frugal. Excellent, I've been searching for somebody like you. Would you be so kind as to tell me some of the better restaurants you know? I'll gladly compensate you for your time, of course. I don't see why not. There must have been a reason I stopped to help you, so sure, I can show you some places. Really? Thank you so much. Could you first tell me about your favorite yakiniku restaurant then? And if you could tell me which of their dishes is the most mouth-watering texture and what their most unique overall dishes, that would be great. Some pretty specific requests you have there. Many of our readers consider themselves foodies. They prefer selections that are not only tasty but that make for good conversation as well. Sounds rough. Oof, there goes my stomach again. I'll rest for a moment at a bar, I know. At least until my stomach settles. I'm terribly sorry, but could you come to Earth Angel in the Champion District once you've done gathered on restaurant info? Oh, sure. Hope you feel better. So mouth-watering texture and unique overall dishes at your favorite yakiniku restaurant, right? That's right. Good luck and thank you. Oh. 4 minutes of full-on words. My favorite yakiniku joint, definitely one Hana-chan likes so much. Which one does Hana-chan like, actually? One more up there. My head's gonna explode. Must have been drink last night. Oh. Huh. Well, up I go, I suppose. There's a guy just standing out here, okay. Yeah, there I go. Oh, there's something here. C1. This is, I think, like one of the only yakiniku. Is this even a yakiniku place? I think this is. Yeah, this is definitely Yakuza, right? Yeah. Cool. This is the one and only place I often go to, you know. I should upgrade my abilities more, right? Oh, so with each level you get more health and more stuff. I suppose so. I suppose so. Uh-huh. Might as well do this. Against enemies near a wall. In heat mode. I don't get that in heat mode. Well, anyway. Let's go to the sub story. The son of a bastard. Cannot believe it was up there. What are these people talking? Sun-loving Yakuza. I tell you, nice one that puts me in a grey mood. How about yourself, buddy? Sure. Forget it. Those girls hate my guts. Don't give up now. After all, you've only seen 3 of them. Yeah, and each one of them gave me the same open-mouthed stare. My best jokes flew right over their heads. I'm telling you, it isn't working out. There's no use. I'll never manage an article on Hostess Club tips and tricks. Excuse me, I hate to interrupt, but if you're not going in, would you mind moving aside? Ah, sorry. We'll get out of your way. Wait, aren't you Mizunawa's son from the Mars Fighters comedy duo? Wow, I'm a big fan of yours. Mars Fighters. So he made it, eh? Dude, you had plenty of fans in Kanto. A year for work, hope it goes well. I'll be rooting for you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. So, this is your chance. This is if you seems to know the nightlife around here. Maybe you can tell us about the Hostess clubs. What are you talking about? You want me to embarrass myself in front of a fan? Here's the thing, Mrs. Awa-san. Entertainments have to be responsible for. Everyone want to get hired back. Fulfilling your assignment is paramount. Keep up the spoiled brat act and see you ever darken the doorstep or publishing house again. Alright, okay, I'll do it. Excuse me, do you happen to frequent Hostess clubs, if I may be so bothered to ask you? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Wonderful. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashibe, an editor for Casanova, a magazine for men who want to become more popular with the ladies and their... Oh, I'm Akiyama. Thing is, Akiyama-san, we've commissioned of a series of articles from Inoue here on some tips to use at the clubs Jewel and Shine. But it seems they do things different out west where Misasawa is from. He's having a hard time hitting it off with these Tokyo girls. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you think you could give Misasawa a little info on some of the girls at the clubs I've mentioned? I'll pay you for your time, of course. Come on, Misasawa-san. Don't you have something to add? Please? Well, I guess I could tell you a couple of my favorites. Well, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. We're working out of Shoes Bar in the Community Underground Mall. Could you stop by there when you have info for us? Please, whenever you can. Sure thing. I'll see you later then. Wow. Another one? Are you joking? Oh, it's right here. Good. Not that I've done anything with the other ones. This guy. She might do. Yes. No. This is far too Unscrumptious, yes. Rather find a perfect hostess too. Come now, take a look. Knowing by these girls enough for me. Going to an extra hostess club thought. Why? If I met them, the perfect image in my head would be ruined. No, it's not a matter of preference, but my own personal principles. I'm sure someone like you could handle disappointment, though. Simply the pinnacle of womankind. Has the day finally come for me to break free of my principles? No, I must hold fast, not yet. Okay. Sure. Okay, sure. Wow. They got a lot of stuff. Tell me about Jewel. What do you like to know about Jewel? Wow, they got a lot of stuff inside a lot of stuff, eh? Wow. Jeez. Tell me about Jewel itself. Jewel is the hostess club with a laid-back atmosphere and friendly, down-to-earth girls. This is my top recommendation. You can find over at Shifuku Street. 8,400. Jeez. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Okay, let's head back to the office. Yep, indeed. Man, these people think they're so slick. Why would they put it up there, bro? Huh, well, I'll see you when I got more things to do. Who's this? Blue. That means interactable. Cheerful high school girl. I send like 100 emails a day, so listen when I tell you this. Keep your emails organized by folder. That way you won't get all flustered when you get like 40 all at once. In addition to receiving emails from people you know, you may also receive e-sign emails backed with useful information from time to time. Emails that you receive are separate into character based on sender or making it easy to find specific messages. There are 2 emails from hostesses, so be sure to keep an eye on any messages and reply quickly. Wow, they even got hostess messages system. Okay. Oh, he replied right away. I gotta do the same. Okay, cool. Cool indeed. Wasn't there some homeless guy over here? Ah, there he is. But I got you some water, but... Oh, thank you. I knew you'd come through. I've got your back no matter what happens. I'll be here for you when you get got in a fight nearby. Huh. The homeless man is my ally. By the way, do you know about the Dragon Palace? The Dragon Palace? Isn't that some famous castle or something? Nah, it's a little hangout spot for us homeless to get together and run some games of chance. Think of it like an arcade, but for grown-ups. I never heard about it when I was homeless. That's so. Well, it's the building just northeast of here. Place is in the middle of getting built up. You're a good guy. I'll tell him to let you in. You definitely gotta stop by. I see. Thanks for that. I'll check it out sometime. Oh, no, there's another one of those thingies, bro. Oh, it's right there, eh? Right next to the homeless guy. Okay, now, for real, let's go to the office. Oh, this bro and attacking is just not it. At least with a pole, at least. It took so long. Anyway, we are back here. Enter. So we have one at least. Apologies for the wait. So, tell me, what brings you here today? Are you Akiyama-san? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions. May I ask your name? Shio Bara. Oh, how much are you willing to lend out? Usually. Mind telling me why you need the money first? That'll help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago, I drove my printing company into bankruptcy. I inherited the place from my father, you see. But this time I'll start my own company from the ground up. You ran your father's company into the ground? It made money, but not enough to get out of the red. In the end, all I could do was downsize. But downsizing isn't always the best option, you know? The company was already on its way under. If our only available option was downsizing, wouldn't it just be better just to pull the plug? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try and keep a company artificially afloat. So I took responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around. Right? I see. Spoken like a typical spoiled hare. The old company doesn't matter now anyway. What's important is getting this new company off the ground. So, will you lend me some money? I'm not against the idea, but why come to me? Can't you get your bank to cover it? I guess I didn't pass their review. They asked me what business the company would be in, but I hadn't decided yet. Something online, that's for sure. Still haven't figured it out, huh? Why do you need the money in the first place then? What are you planning? Documents too? Don't you loan sharks, you just skip all the formality crap? No, it's just... Never mind. How much do you need? Let's see, how about 5 million? Why so much? Though, now that I think about it, you probably have no idea how much you really need. What the hell? I'll lend you the 5 mil. No interest, no collateral. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here. But first, you're gonna have to pass my test. Sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of test you're talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. Alright, so you want to start a company. Be its president. In that case, you need to find 3 business partners, bring me 10 president's business cards, invite a hostess here after the club closes. This is like the best option, I believe. Find 3 people with your business to be your business partners and bring them to me. Business partners? 3 of them? Is that really all you need? Yeah. People who would be happy to help you build a company. What do you think? Can you do it? What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. It won't take long at all. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million for me. Sure, I'll see. Who will go into business with you? Chief, I couldn't help it over here. Are you really going to lend money to the piece of work? He's nowhere near fit to start a company. You think so too, huh? To tell you the truth, I agree. He's all talk. You see a lot of that nowadays. So you never plan on giving him a loan in the first place? Then why bother with the test? Oh, I'll lend him the money, but only if he passes. I'm going to teach him. It's a tough world out there. But what if, just on the off chance? Don't worry about it. A big man like him could never hope to pass one of my tests. You know, Hana-chan, a man might have a lot of people he calls friends, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods on him. Exactly. He says he'll be clinched and fight 3 of them, but unless he's especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. We'll see what this game has to offer. Ah, he's back again, eh? Welcome back. So, where are those 3 partners? They just don't understand. I told them they could easily pull in 100 million a year if they just left everything to me. Buddy that went bankrupt. Sure. Ah, so you failed the test. Yeah. It's not my fault, it's theirs. They just too blind to see it. And after all those times, they begged for an invite to my parties too. Parties? My online game parties. You mean you haven't heard? They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. I see. Well, hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the test, which means our loan discussion is over. My apologies. Hana-chan, would you mind showing Zero here out? It's time for him to go. Of course, right this way, sir. Just wait a second. Wait just a second. You're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? Who do you think you are, a god? Please, I'm counting on you. Give me just one more chance. One more. No. Fuck you, guy. I'm begging you. Let me try again. I swear I'll take the whole lot more serious this time. We have another business to attend to, but you know, but it doesn't look like you'll leave. You'll be leaving anytime soon. So, alright. One more time. Like this, business cards is kind of a yikes. Invite a hostess here after the club closes. Again, why would I do this? You could just... both of these are kind of a yikes. Why business cards? Like, you can just pick them up. I guess precedents. Maybe it's just kind of a loss in translation things. Like, he must know people, right? Let's just do this. Why not? Invite the hostess out after the club closes and bring her back to here to my office. A hostess club. That's it? I'll just bring the girl her and 5 million mine. I don't know. Oh, come on. It should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem? I just don't have the cash. Hostess clubs are expensive, you know. It's a real shame. I have all kinds of girls training me after if I just had the money. I like to beat Piper. I guess of the point friends hostess club. Then you can put it on my tab. A place is called Street over at Pink Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you and they take care of the rest. Really? You can't do it without money, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away. But do you think you can do that? Yes, of course. No problem at all. I'll bring you the best hostess in the club. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 million ready for me. A shallow guy like him? With no money, with no work, with no ambitions, nothing? Used to send somebody like him well on his way by now. He's just so astonishing clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Not particularly. Look from my perspective. You always forget to collect your loans. Too many bonehead customers like him and we'll be up to my neck in extra work. And I appreciate every last ounce of work you do, Hana-chan. Don't I always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every month? I guess you can do what you want. It's your company after all. But why did you send him to a hostess club? He'll just go out and have fun. And on your tab, no less. A first-time visitor to a hostess club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterwards. Anybody who succeeds is either rich or a smooth talker. This guy is broke, so he has about 0% chance of pulling this off. We don't know that. I mean, he might fall into some crazy beginner's luck. That would be a miracle. Well, if he pulls out a miracle at a time like this, I'll be the first of many. Luck is just another kind of talent, wouldn't you agree? Maybe, but even so, if that guy gets this very own miracle, then he's the most talented man I've ever met. Well, we'll see. No girl, eh? Welcome back. So, where's the hostess? The club's no good. The girl on my table only said a few words and clammed up almost immediately. Isn't it her job to get a conversation going? I'm the customer. The paying customer. Yeah, paying with someone else's money. Seriously, though? Any other club I would have been eating out of my palm of my hand. It boils down to a bad club. Even if we were to assume it was the club's fault, you still didn't manage to pass the test, so that means you won't be getting a loan. Hana-chan, would you mind showing the door? That way, guy. Wait a second, if you just let me try a different test, I'm positive I'd pass with flying colors. Please. Guy, are you so much of an idiot? Oh, I guess this one. Bring me business card of 10 company presidents. Any kind of company will do. 10 business cards. Is that really all you need? Corporate CEOs, president of small factories. Take your pick. Just find 10 of them. Get their cards and bring them here. Are you sure? That sounds pretty easy. I mean, I used to be a president myself. I can get 20 or 30 cards, no problem. Exactly, I'm glad to hear it. Well, good luck. I'll see you soon. I'll be right back, okay? Better get a 5 million. Yeah. Chief, enough is enough. I've had to give anybody these many chances. Chief? Well, I'd probably pop into an office building and talk to the company president directly. A frontal attack, huh? Good answer. As for me, I'd probably grab hold of the president too, take him to the print shop and have them make some cards. A little aggressive, maybe, but yeah, that sounds like something you do. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I could even have a print shop make a bunch of fake cards if I wanted. Your straightforward method requires courage, while my way calls for quick wit. Regardless, I doubt he's capable of either. So, any of them wouldn't matter. I only had one, my father's. None of the CEOs I knew at my company are even in this town. Are there any company presidents here? It's all businessmen and restaurants. Actually, you're looking at one. Sorry if my appearance deceived you. Well then, since you weren't able to pass the test, I'm afraid you have to get alone after all. Right that way, fuckface. Alright, so leave. I'm tired of having to stir along a big dog nitbit. You are finished. Go fucking jump off a building, guy. Don't you? Are you sure entirely honest with me? Yourself? He's not. He doesn't even know what he's gonna do. How can he know he's not gonna fail if he doesn't know what he's gonna do? My friend's leaflets company is in the red. If you can get it to turn profit again, I'll lend you the 5 million yen. Take years. The door's right there if you're not interested. What's it going to be? You in or out? Alright, where's the leaflet company anyway? It's Paradise Advertising in West Shifuku Street, just past M Store. Let's give them a call. Hello, Paradise Advertising. This is Sakiyama over at Sky Finest. Sakiyama-san, what do I owe the pleasure? You've been asking for management advice, right? I found just the man for the job. Name's Shio Barakun. I'll be sending him very shortly. Really, Shinobara-san, is it? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Well, guy, there you go. Now it's all to you. Paradise Advertising is on West Shifuku Street. I'm sure you'll see it when you get there. Alright, I'll be back. Chief, are you sure about this? It's one heck of a test. Isn't Paradise Advertising doing really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red even though sales remain strong and steady? Yeah, that's right. Even if sales go through the roof, the expenses are always higher. Which means their only choice is downsize and cut there. Yep. All they can do is downsize, and our friend Shimura-kun, who would rather see a company die than shrink, will now be forced to do just that. You're a bad man, Chief. Call it shock therapy. If he can't do this, he's hopeless. Shock therapy, don't you think you should check up on him just in case? You never know. Well, if you insist. Do you remember our club, Paradise Advertising is? The west end of Shifuku Street. Just past the M Store, right? I'll be fine. I've been there plenty of times. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Hold down the fort till I get back. Do I have to go there, West Shifuku Street? I don't want to go there, actually. West Shifuku Street, just past the M Store. Just right here somewhere. Probably right here. I suppose I'll go. Why not? See what's up. Who's this? Fortune curious woman. The adorable Naomi's son. Maybe I'll have my fortune told. But she's always got this weird green Avro guy at her side, and the rumors are that she doesn't really tell your fortune, and her prices are super high. Naomi's Palace provides the following services: receive item packs, receive completion rewards. You can also speak with Naomi to hear rumors about happenings around town. This information can suck my pussy. Can I really get a fortune right here? Maybe I'll stop by the next time and worry about my future. A lot of people. Was this? Is there something in here? I thought garbage? It's inside the manhole? Of course it's up there. Fool me once, haha. Fool me twice, fuck you. Fool me 3 times, no way, bro. No way, bro. Well, anyway. Is it this guy? Yeah, what's going on? Okay, so well, the surrogate sent over, showed up. He marched in bolstering about how he's going to put me back in the black. But when I showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he inherited, yep. Yep. Most likely, I peered over your books last time we talked. Hard pressed, many more profit. You've got cut all the corners you can. Only thing left to do is the downside. I know, well, maybe true, but still. You should have been with me from day one. I know, I get you. Chill. Do Children's Park, eh? So there's a couple of parks. This is Children's Park. This is... Get rid of this park? Public Park 3 is here, as you can see. And this park is parking lot. Children's Park. If you didn't know this game, you would have to look so far and hard and wide for this stuff, bro. Well, what's wrong? I knew all along. You knew all along, didn't you? You know what? You sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was downsize. Good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. This means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have already been slashed. Now simply more fat to trim. That person is a real go-getter too. Keeps pristine books. Has great employee morale, and still you're stuck in the red. Now that sounds like a CEO you claim to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left: to cut personal costs. In other words, imagine my surprise running into you here. You work for my father's company, so you remember me, do ya? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job. But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied, and then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied. Ha. You think that's gonna make up for all the hardships you've caused? Speaking as the manager, downsizing is... Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? You probably won't put food on the table. Who'd hire me now? At my age, I either live on the street or die in a gutter. Take responsibility and die alongside me. Oh, bad idea, old man. Once you take the life, your own life is over for good. Shut up. You can never understand how I feel. Never. You're right, I couldn't. Still, murder is not an answer. What's your deal anyway? You taking this moron side? Taking this moron side. If you want to try and start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money anyway. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? Ugh, that is it. We're done all together. Of course we are. Camarucho man. Splat. Ha. Ha. Hey, enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of us. And then this ignorant moron, he tore us all into pieces. The company was. It can be easy to start over at your age, but if you are willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tanakachi Street. I'm just the money lender, but a little money might be just what you need right now. Sky Finance? Drop by anytime. You knew all along. You knew the downside was the only way to get the company in the black. Yep, sure did. I knew it. Then why? Why? My friend said. Been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it, so you've come here to mull it all over, is that right? Angry old man, Paradise Advertising. I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal or even the only option, but sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Akiyama-san, could ask the Leafland guy to come meet us here? Sure, I'll call him right now. Bro, so much story, so much stuff for a sub-story, bro. Jeez. Jeez. What is it, Akiyama-san? Is something wrong? He wants to talk to you. Well, I once wrote down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all of the good people he'd employed over years. And now your company's in the same position mine was. My apologies if it's too forward, but you have to downsize. Yes, I thought as much. But my people have been with me since the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt, every last one of them. I understand this is a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Akiyama-san, I agree, and downsizing is the only option. My heart goes out to you, but it's better to. It's sorry, my dyslexia. I've been talking for so long, for almost 3 hours, and all these times. It's starting to get blurry out here. I see, I guess that really is the only way to go then. I just have one favor to ask of you. If this downsizing does turn your company around, make sure the people who are forced out, get first correct at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who serve the company by leaving. And they've all been friends and co-workers for a long time. Alright, I promise, I will. When I first met you, Shinohara-san, I assumed you were nothing more than a half-baked smartass. Now I see that you look out for everyone like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we've got to do our best we can by our employees now. If you'll excuse me, thank you very much. I've learned a lot from all of this. Paradise Definition will be in black soon enough, so let's consider the test passed. The money is yours, provided you are still interested. Yes, I am. I can give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everyone who works there. I can promise you that much. For right now, that's enough. Here you are. Then, 5 million. Thank you so much. I'm going to give it everything I've got. This is all I've got, but I'd like you at least have some token of my gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. Copy of memories of an action star. Sure, why not? Thank you kindly. Alright, I'm off. I'm about to become a very busy man. Indeed, you are. 5,000 XP. That's nice. This guy's puking out here. Max health increase and some more. General garbage. Ha. Oh, look, another sub-story popped up. Guess I'll go and do that. I really should just add sprinting, but yeah. Yeah. Huh. Ha. Okay, well, what is over here then? Oh, this guy again. Shiobara. Akiyama-san, what are you doing on the side of this town? Actually, I was just on my way to see you. Me? Uh-huh. Alright, let's head upstairs then. Oh, and the circle continues. So, what can I do for you? Akiyama-san, please make me your apprentice. My apprentice? Yes, please. Oh, this is sudden. Weren't you starting some kind of online company? That's what I figured at first, but when I already sat down to think about it, I couldn't come up with anything I wanted to do. So why become my apprentice? I bet if I studied under you, I could discover my true calling. That's crazy talk. Figure that out for yourself. Please. I have no intent of taking on an apprentice. I'm not asking to be paid, of course. I just want to stay here until I work out what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste the 5 million yen you lent me. Please. Please. What's holding you back, Chief? He already said he's not out for money. I don't know. Well, I'm all for it. Thank you, Hana-san. Fine. Really? We'll start by having you pick up some lunch. I can do that. I'll be right back. You just want him to be your errand boy, don't you? Was that obvious? I mean, he is a CEO, so I suppose he can do work. Phew, I could need another bite. By the way, Akira-san, why did you start skydiving anyway? Why? Well, frankly, you're not making any money here. I was just wondering what gave you the idea. What gave me the idea, huh? You really want to know? I do. It might help me give me a push. I used to be homeless. Did you really? Yeah. I worked at the bank, but with one thing after another, I quit, ran out of money pretty fast. When was this? About 5 years ago, maybe. After I left the bank, I lived on the street for a while, and one day money came literally fluttering down from the sky. Oh really, money. Didn't you hear about that? There was an explosion at the Millennium Tower that blasted billions of yen into the street. Oh yeah, I saw that on the news. I ran around like an idiot, but eventually gathered up about 1 million yen or so. That's how you started your business? With that jump change? Nah. You can't even rent an office for that little. Then, what did you do? I've been in banking business, so I knew a little bit about finance. I thought, what's the best way to make more? So I went into day trading. What's that? So it's basic trading stocks within the course of a single day. You complete a bunch of trades on a day-by-day basis, and if all goes well, you can earn a substantial profit on your sales. It's not all that different from gambling, I suppose, but with a little expertise, you can make more than you would on the horses. And you did. And did you? Did you really make that million grow? Well, it was do or die. I scraped up whatever info I could and bought and sold both day and night. Not everything was strictly legal. However, one bad trade and I would have been done for. But I guess somebody up there was looking out for me. Before long, I made a pretty nice chunk of change. I tried futures trading, and it was like maybe I had a natural talent for it. In any case, the money just kept on multiplying. I'd made a businessman's salary thousands times over in only a few short years. Soon after, I found myself wondering what I should do with it all, which made me lukewarm on the idea of making more. Did you lose interest in money itself? No, I just went from thinking only about how to make money to think about ways to use money I'd made. And he became an interest-free moneylender to help people with their money problems. No, it was more than just wanting to help out people who are strapped on cash. I wanted to see people who'd lost their money and hit rock bottom hard to pull themselves back up again, just like I had. And that's how Skype Finance came to be. Excuse me, I've heard you can get a loan here. That's enough war storage for today. Okay. Let's hear what you have to say. Right this way. Now, what can I do for you?
Hi.
Well, my husband's obsessed with gambling and he's gotten us into a ton of debt. Then he drinks and becomes so incredibly violent. I got us out of there as soon as I could. I couldn't take it anymore. That's terrible. He borrowed all kinds of money under my name too. And now the loan officers refuse to give me the time of day. I heard a rumor that you might be able to help, so here we are. How much did you need? We left with nothing but clothes on our bags. Would it be possible for us to borrow 500,000 for living expensive? Alright, but you have to pass the test before I give you the money.
Hi.
Yes, I heard all about that too. What would you have me do? You have 3 hours to find work somewhere here in Cambridge. Do that, and 500,000 is yours, interest free. Only 3 hours? You find something if you look hard enough. They say we're in a recession, but there's plenty of work available if you're not too picky. What do you think? Wanna give it a try? Okay, I'll see what I can find. Was it really necessary to give her a test after all she's been through? Of course you do. If she's serious about the loan, she'll pass it just fine. Where's Noriko? And you are? My wife came here for a loan. Oh, so you're her husband, are you? Huh, so she was here. Uh-huh. Where is she? And drag your ass out here now. I'm sorry, but your wife is my customer. I'm not at liberty to divulge information about my customers. Why, you... If you have any complaints, I'd be more than happy to take this outside. Sure, I'll fight you. I'll make you sign those divorce papers soon enough, buddy. Ain't got nothing to say. Just get Nori out of here now. We're not gonna beat your ass. Shut the fuck up, will you? Looks like I'm just gonna beat your ass. We all knew where this was going. Get up. Wall slam. Stomp on your face. At least these heat actions actually have some heat in them. Damn it, you'll pay for this. No, I won't. Well, I'd run too if I married to him. Naturally. So, luck? No, nothing. Then I can lend you the money. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. I stopped every single place looking for part-time help, but they said it was too old. I tried lots of stores, restaurants, but they told me they had enough help. And 2 hours to find work in Camarucho, it's just not possible. Did you check the red light district? What? You know, massage parlors, places like that. Somebody as good looking as you should be able to find a willing employer, no problem. I could never work at the industry. That's entirely up to you, but you won't get the loan until you pass the test. But I really must ask you to leave. It's not like she has to, you know, spread them legs. There's been enough already. Like I said, I don't give people money just because I feel sorry for them. Still, if she truly wanted a new life for herself, she'd have gone straight into the massage parlor and asked for a job. I won't lend to anybody who's less than serious. You are serious about changing your life, right? And I lend you your money. I helped you because you were sincere. You said you didn't want to waste my 5 million yen. Are you really looking for a worthwhile way to spend it? Because I can tell you right now, you won't find anything by hanging around me. You're right. You lent me money, and I felt dependent on you. I'll give some more serious thought to what exactly it is I want to do. Indeed, you should. Indeed, you should, guy. Have fun, guy. Are you sure about this, Chief? You could have let your work here, you know. No, it's better this way. He's a big boy. I'm sure he can figure out his hopes and dreams all by himself. Yeah, someone as well educated as that guy. He gained 5,000 XP. Max health increase, orbs increase. Level 8. Still have no clue what to do. And there's no more sub-stories. Oh, hello, Chief. Didn't expect you back so soon. Well, you know, can't stroll around town forever. Do you have any work for me? I took care of all the paperwork, so... Oh, I know. Could you please clean up your desk area? It's just so much junk everywhere. Well, I thought you were in charge of cleaning up around here. The last time I tried tidying up your desk, you kept pestering me for this document, that magazine. All you did was complain. I don't know what I'll end up needing if you move everything. Yeah, okay, bummer. Yeah, sure. Don't complain. Who's this? Shoko, excuse me, is this Sky Finance? Is there an Akiyama-san here? Oh, hello and welcome. Chief, you have a customer. Ah, Shoko-san. Good to see you. Why don't you tell me more about your situation? Please have a seat. Why would you even give this girl money? I don't get it. This office really is dirty. Can you really conduct business here? You should have seen it before we tidied up. Apologies for the mess. So, how much do you owe at the moment? Did you check this exact amount? I owe 5 credit card companies and 4 loan sharks, 10.3 million yen in all, although that's not including interest. I see. Well, sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you stand. Still, it must be hard paying it off when it's spread all over like that. Why did you borrow so much exactly? I want to invest in myself, wear nice clothes, carry the latest accessories, and date good men. I would not give her a fucking cent. I can't have anyone taking me lightly. I may have borrowed some money, but it's only because I'll be earning millions one day. Well, that's some sound logic, but it seems to me you might have rushed things a little. Maybe so. Simply improving my appearance doesn't help much. It's just not that easy. As long as you understand that, you should be fine. You can always start over. First, I recommend consolidating all of your loans and coming up with a repayment plan. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. Do you do loan consolidations here? Yes, of course. With no interest and no collateral. What? No interest? Then what's in it for you? That's nothing for you to worry about. Or do you prefer to pay interest? Oh, I get it. You have some kind of conditions, don't you? Like, I have to sleep with you? Well, that sounds great, but no. You're a little off base. All I ask for you to take a test. Test. Yep, a test. Pass a test and I'll consolidate your debts. No interest, no collateral. So, what kind of test are we talking about? I'll have 1 million here. I'm going to give it to you, and then it'll be your job to decide how to spend it. Huh? I just have to spend 1 million yen, pretty much. So, what do you say? Alright, I accept. Then, it's a deal. Use every last yen of this million. He's rich, bro. Rich. I'll be back when it's gone. See you then. Chief, are you sure about this? Yep. Then again, I didn't just give it to her, and yet you were rocking to give me a bonus. Oh, look, this is how Sugar spends her money. How do you think she's gonna spend her money? If someone gave you money, you'd make a beeline for a dessert buffet. That tells us you're a foodie, right? Well, yeah, I guess, but... I suppose she should pay down her debt. That's one way to use it. It's much better than spending it on a bunch of junk. She's just gonna spend on a whole bunch of junk. Hey, this is a test. I have to make it a challenge, don't I? Near the center of the hotel district. I have to go and check those things. And I just wanted to save over here. I knew that she was, gonna show up. But I kind of just wanted to do this. And why is it? Oh, I guess it's like that. Well, anyway, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time because I'm tired now. Bye.